Welcome back to Nio Source. Will Nio get delisted by the SEC? Let's find out in this video. Remember, I am no financial advisor. These videos are based on news only and are not meant to give any investing instructions. Last week has been rough for Chinese stocks overall. Nio fell last week by about 20% in only 2 days. The main reason for that were the delisting fears caused by the SEC. It means that a company that does not comply with the regulations of the Foreign Companies Accountable Act, specifically by not handing out the audit papers, would have 3 years of time to do so. If they would not comply, that specific company could then be delisted. So what are the odds of Nio getting delisted? Well, at the moment Nio does comply to all the standards of the SEC. On the New York Stock Exchange website you can see a list of companies that are not in compliance with the regulation at the moment, and Nio is not a part of the list. But what are the fears about then? As we now know, the Foreign Companies Accountable Act is demanding companies to hand out their audit papers to the SEC. The problem here is that at the moment China is not allowing the company's auditors to share these audit papers with the SEC. So there is basically a 3 years time period from which the SEC requests these papers from Nio, if not already requested, that Nio has to hand over these documents to the SEC. What does this now mean? It means that the Chinese regulators and the SEC have to find a compromise, either by the SEC saying that they are going to approach China, or the Chinese regulators agreeing to share the requested audit papers. So they have about 3 years time from now on to find an agreement. Lately in the news, we saw that the Chinese regulators already responded by saying that they have started negotiations with the SEC. CNEV Post quoted this: "In terms of US-China audit and regulatory cooperation, the CSRC has recently had frank and constructive communication with the SEC, the Public Company Accounting Oversight Board, PCAB, and other regulators on resolving issues in cooperation, and has made positive progress in advancing cooperation on some key matters," the statement said. The China Securities Regulatory Commission had its 18th International Advisory Council meeting, which they published a writing with the following on it. The IAC members also made recommendations on further promoting the opening up of China's capital markets, stepping up supervisory capacity building, deepening international cooperation, improving sustainable finance regulatory regime, and driving green economic transformation and development. They welcomed the CSRC's recent efforts in enhancing communication and mutual trust with relevant U.S. regulatory agencies, and suggested that the two sides should continue to tackle the issues in audit oversight cooperation with a professional, rational, and pragmatic approach, so as to jointly build a stable and predictable supervisory environment for global capital markets. There is to add that a lot of American investors and American institutions have a big amount of money invested in Nio, and that a possible delisting would also have a big effect on American investors. So do I think that it will get better by time, or will Nio get delisted? To be totally honest, there is still a chance that Nio might get delisted, but I don't think that this is very likely, at least for the moment. There is still the 3 years time period, so Nio will not get delisted in near time. We just have to wait this out at the moment until we hear more news about the progress between both the US and the Chinese regulators. So remember to keep your patience and calm. That was it for today's video. I would appreciate if you like the video, or even leave a sub for the channel. Until next time.